Hello everybody, my name's McCann. I'm the principal at Stockport Academy. Normally this time of year, as you're probably aware, we do a big open evening, and it's really lovely to meet all of our new families and all of our students that hopefully will be joining us next September. Unfortunately, we're able to do that this year and we're so disappointed. So we've provided some information for you to make such an important and special decision virtually. So please have a look across the website. Please have a look at all of our videos. We hope that you find it really useful. We are doing a very small number of tours between now and the end of October. Either myself or a member of our team will be more than happy to show anybody around the academy and answer any further questions after you've seen everything else that we've got online. I hope you find it really useful. Thank you very much. So over the last few years, we've become more and more popular in relation to being a first choice school for members of our community, and we're really proud of that. We hope that it's because we put our children first. We are very much absolutely all about academic achievement. Our students need grades and exams so that they have choices in the future, and that is really important. We have got high expectations in relation to the work that students will be doing during their time here with us, but we also really strive to provide an exceptional education with character, because students won't only need exams in the future, they'll need lots of skills, they'll need social skills, they'll need to be team players, they will need confidence, and innumerable other things that we hope that our wide co-curricular offer can also provide for them. Our school values are belief, a self-belief really for our students, and a belief that they can do absolutely anything, and why not? They have to work for it, but when they work for it they will achieve it and they'll be so proud of it. Aspiration, there are no limits to what our students can achieve, and we really believe that. So also achievement is important. Like I said before, we want our students to achieve because we want them to have choices in the future. They can do whatever they want, and they can decide which university, which college, which apprenticeship and which job. And respect. Respect is really important. Respect of each other, respect for the community, the respect for their families, the respect for everybody in the community around them. That's a really important skill for the future, and something that helps to develop rounded and mature young adults, which is what we really want for all of our children. Our staff are incredible, and they put our children first, and that's why we appoint them. They care about them and they genuinely want them to do really well. And we do have our own recruitment programme for United Learning and United Teaching, so that we can grow our teachers from the very beginning, so that we can set our standards and our expectations, so that they can be the very best people to be in front of our children. We've worked really hard on independent learning, a skill for the future, a skill that students will need in college and university and beyond. We've worked really hard on some online learning platforms which complement the learning that goes on in the classroom. And recently, during lockdown in particular, that was great for our children, who, on a positive side, we really missed them. We didn't have them in school, but they developed some incredible independent learning skills, and we developed so many resources and skills ourselves to be able to support them in that, and just further their learning and deepen their knowledge and understanding. So we've taken lots from that experience, and we'll continue to have a really big drive in independent learning, allowing students some ownership of their learning, to be ambitious with their learning, to develop that curiosity, and for them to want to find out more because they want to, not because they have to, that love of learning. And we do use some online platforms that people may be familiar with. We use Haggerty Maths, we use GCSE Pod, we use Bedrock Vocabulary, Seneca. We have got lots of them, and we really encourage our students to be resourceful and find out things for themselves. We have lots of competitions, and we reward students' engagement in online learning. But what we're really rewarding is their independence, their thirst for knowledge, and their resourcefulness and wanting to find out more, which we want to nurture more and more, and we're incredibly proud of where we are right now with that. I am so proud of everything about Stockport Academy every day, but I am particularly proud of our co-curricular offer. Like I said before, academic achievement is really important, and it always will be, because that's what enables students to move on to the next steps and have choices about what they want to do and where they want to go and who they want to be. But co-curricular for us is huge. So over 2 weeks, every 2 week timetable, we have 53 clubs at the moment, and last year, to help students develop everything else. Things that they just don't do inside the classroom, things that they're interested in, skills, public speaking, business enterprise, drama. We've had some phenomenal productions, and would definitely be worthy of the West End, I think. Beauty and the Beast, Mary Poppins, absolutely stunning. And we do expect all of our children to engage in this. Our new Year 7 will engage in at least one club a week, but they can go every day if they want to. We'll help them develop confidence and teamwork and take opportunities, make new friends. And there's so much that they can get from this that will provide an education with character, which will give them skills that, both inside and outside the classroom. I mean, our students are leaders of the future. They will need to be emotionally intelligent. They will need to have more to offer in a competitive work environment. We do have the highest expectations and the highest standards for our students, and then why not? We want them to be smart and professional and articulate, and to be good attenders and to be resilient. So we do have high standards. We don't allow mobile phones. There is no need for them. Our students are not allowed to wear makeup. We expect the highest standards of behaviour, and we expect them to behave respectfully and thoughtfully for each other. They have the best conduct, and they represent the Academy, and they are amazing ambassadors for the Academy every single day. Our students are leaders of the future. I have absolutely no doubt about that. They will be and do amazing things. And this is where it all starts, isn't it? They will develop leadership skills, and there are lots of opportunities to do that at the Academy. And from the very beginning in Year 7, we would encourage them to do so. So there are prefects and gold ties and silver ties in Year 11, but all the way through the school, we have people that represent us at all occasions. We have sports leaders, we have library leaders, we have form captains and vice captains and business leaders and EPA leaders. Leadership is an important skill for the future. It gives us confidence, and again, it gives our students choices. They will be leaders. They are leaders. They lead each other every single day in a really, really positive way, and we seek to nurture that and develop that even further. So it's been a really strange year so far, and I think we'd all agree with that. Even, disappointingly that we can't have our own usual open evening for reasons that are beyond our control. And the whole year has been really different in relation to transition, and really hoping next year that it be very different and we can have all of our transition events as usual. But over lockdown, we have it wasn't what we planned or what we intended, but we have really enjoyed getting to know all of our families and working with all our students in a different way. So we were really proud to be awarded a Safeguarding Award over lockdown, and that was because of our extensive communication with our parents and our families, and just checking in, making sure that everything's okay. We did work with some families to help to provide things like Chromebooks or food or whatever was needed, really. And it was a really challenging time, but like I say, it wasn't what we planned or what we intended, but we developed really positive relationships with our community that we're really proud of and really, really precious about, really. For transition, we had a Facebook page which enabled our new families, because it is a difficult time, isn't it? It's a new experience, and it should be a positive one because it's a really precious one, and you only go to high school once ever. So we understand that students have questions, and parents obviously have lots and lots of questions. So our Facebook page was really helpful. That enabled us to communicate with all of our families quickly and really effectively. We also did manage right at the end of August to have our students into school and do some transition so that they could get to meet their form teacher and other people in their form, and hopefully, you know, make them feel a little bit more assured and have a much more positive and exciting start for September. So hopefully next year we'll be able to do a lot more. But this year, like I say, we have to do things differently. Nevertheless, we've really enjoyed it, and we are really looking forward to meeting you and working with you over the course of the year in whatever way that might need to be.